Alrighty. Hi guys, it's Noob, and welcome to the next video. I have a actual organized list of things to actually read off from, so hopefully that helps. Also, I may have found a clever way to actually start recording audio for these videos. Hopefully it works, but basically it's just recording a video, which seems to be less strain than actually watching it through the recording software I use to edit. Uh, well, the editing software I use to edit. Oops. Anyways, hopefully this works. It's still going to be a bit static, well, not staticky, but there will be noise in the background. Unfortunately, this is the best I can do. Uh, Hopefully the music helps. I noticed in the first video it actually did help quite a bit, but that you can still notice the noise. Um, Also, this mic picks up everything, so I don't know. You could hear my weird noises, and I don't know. Like there could be like a creak, and you could hear that too. And there's not much I can do about it at the moment, so I apologize. Anyways, so this video's on the longer side because I was recommended to slow down the footage. It's 20 minutes. A reason why is because, well, I think it was a problem, especially with the older footage, because that one was like a lot longer, and I condensed it into a very short video. And that was a problem because the footage would just like delete your eyes. So hopefully this one is a lot on the shorter end of the real-time recording session, so it should be a lot slower and easier to not bleed. Anyways, yeah, definitely gonna try to play around with the speed of the videos and see what happens. I'm gonna try to do a lot more, I guess, less, uh, I'm gonna do shorter work just because if I can find a way to work faster, that way recording doesn't really like when I speed up the footage, it doesn't ruin, you know, your eyes. So that's probably the next idea. Speaking of that kind of thing, though, for the next few videos, I have a couple ideas, but the first few that I wanted to do, I wanted to do this cool thing where it's just like I'll design a Pokemon trainer and my Pokemon team, because it came from an idea. I was recently looking at some of my old artwork, and I did a Mega Cinderace, and yeah, I love that one, so I was just like, I want to redraw it. Actually, I had done sketches of it, but I never got it as good as my first one. I might put it up in the video because I can do that, and hopefully you'll see it. But yeah, the next one I have lined up is probably a redesign of Knuckles, specifically the Boom one, because I don't like it. Uh, but yeah, hopefully, I mean, I don't expect to do a very good redesign. But the idea is I get the practice. I don't know if I mentioned that in the first video, but I definitely want to do that. And definitely going to see a lot of my OCs for future videos and redesigning them. So yeah, I wanted to do one of my characters, Echo. That was for like, I guess, my version of a battle manga character. But, I'm not going to get too into that because there's a lot of story-related bits that I'd have to mention with that character. Maybe during her video, if I ever get around to redesigning her. But yeah, maybe I should actually talk about the drawing. I don't have the footage in front of me because of the way I'm recording, so I can't really see what's going on. But I can talk about the basic things that I did in this drawing. And so the shading and the lighting are universal, like, colors. So usually when I do shading, I do the colors individually, like, I'd have a layer for the shirt or the layer for the skin, and I'll individually pick colors depending on what I'm feeling like using. But this time I was just like, there's two characters in a background, so this ought to keep it more unified, and I actually liked it. The thing with doing it individually is that sometimes you use colors that are a bit stronger than the other ones, or like a bit off in comparison, so sometimes you get weird results. And this way really helps keep everything unified, and it was actually probably one of my favorite pieces of last year. Wow, 2021. Anyways, I did this a while back, but I decided to delay the video just because I was doing other stuff, and also, it was, break time. Not that I don't already have that many breaks. Rambling. Uh, where was I? Yeah, so the colors and base. Okay. So the colors for this were chosen purely just because, like, uh, it's basically a play on their original outfits, and I didn't notice this, but someone pointed it out to me. But they kind of have like palette swaps of their outfits. Like Faite the bunny has green and blue, and then Panith has blue and green, which technically is supposed to be purple, but I guess yeah, it I the shading also doesn't help because the blue the shading is purple and then the lighting is yellow, so yeah, it kind of blended in a bit, so it made them look similar. But yeah, that was a thing. Uh, but yeah, something else I wanted to talk about. I I realized that for a 20-minute video, I should have wrote down a lot more material. I already kind of went through everything I wanted to say, but not actually. I do have one more section, but like, I already worked with half of my material here. I'm definitely gonna have to do this a lot better in the future. But uh, I wanted to address this because it's really funny how I've been noticing this, and the more time goes by, it keeps happening, and this is game related. Uh, so a lot of the games I've been playing for, like, in my childhood have been getting a lot more attention, which, I mean, you kind of expect that, especially with like more popular game brands and stuff like that. But like specifically kind of niche things like for example, Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter was pretty niche for a long time, and suddenly it becomes mainstream, and I'm just like, yes, this means more Monster Hunter. And oh my god, can't wait for Rise. Rise looks amazing. And, a lot of people say that they don't like the new mechanics because they streamline everything, and especially in World, but I'm just like, I mean, sure, but also it makes the game a lot more accessible to people and probably better. Like, you probably won't miss having to buy whetstones all the time or forgetting something and not being able to get it. It's kind of dumb, but I also get the appeal of it, but at the same time, it's just like, you're probably not gonna miss that. Anyways, back to the actual topic. Um, Animal Crossing also got more attention recently, and it's crazy because like I didn't expect it, and like then I grew up on Smash Bros for the longest time, and like I was just like, I wish there was more games like Smash Bros. And then we have things like Rivals, we have Brawl Out, we have Brawlhalla. Um, what's that other game? Oh, I forgot the name of it, but it's like a very inexpensive one with Fishman Bungeon, I think his name is. Oh, I forgot the name of it, but it's a really cool one. And then we're getting another one that's funded by the guys who did Super Smash Flash. And, well, they're making it, and they're funding it through, I forget, it's like a crowdfunding website. But yeah, these platformers are getting more attention, and it's great, because I love me some good platformers. And also, my hands can no longer handle regular fighting games. Uh, it's been an issue because I've been dealing with carpal tunnel, and like playing regular fighting games mess up my wrist. Unfortunately, can't play those. But yeah, I mean, I guess that's something else I can talk about since I already exhausted the last topic. It's been hard to consistently work on stuff and play video games because that's all I do. But I tried to do daily drawings for a while, and it was working. But then I was also like, hey, let's play some games, and then I overworked my hands, and like it happened to me last time where like I went a week without playing because my wrists were not feeling good, and they still weren't feeling really good. Like they were really stiff, and I couldn't do anything without actually hurting my wrist. So that kind of sucked. And it's starting to happen again, and like it's really hard not to do anything because I've been stuck inside, and like I have other options, but I don't want to just sit around watching TV or doing something else because, I like drawing and I like playing games. But, it's something I have to do to just, take a break and just let my wrist actually not get all hurt. It sucks, but, I could definitely get a lot more work in if I would just stop playing so much. Oh man. I hate to admit it, but like sometimes you're in the middle of a game and you're just like, I want to keep playing this game. And then you're like, I'll work tomorrow. And then you come back, you come back from a good night's sleep. And then once you get ready to work, you're like, damn, I need to play a game again. Like, you're thinking about that game, you're thinking about getting one more Smash Bros. Match in, and you're like, damn, I just spent 5 more hours playing Smash. I mean, I can't do that anymore, because I could only last like an hour in Smash before my wrist hurt, but, at that point, it's just like, wow, I can't draw for a while now. I have to take pretty extended breaks, like, if I play Smash, I can play it for about an hour, and then I have to like take a break for a couple hours before I can get drawing again. And yeah, this is definitely rambling because I went from like 3 different topics, but I guess that's kind of the point of the channel. So you're welcome. But yeah, my wrists are doing a bit better today. I gave them a nice break yesterday, and actually, I edited the video clips yesterday, but I was thinking about music choices and stuff like that, and I was like, I'll put it off until tomorrow. I still haven't gotten the music, but it's been hard to find music for these videos, so I mean, I could probably just use the guy I used in the last video. Human? I guess you'd just say human. Was the guy from the last video. I think it was a Kingdom Hearts remix. And like, yeah, you can, I believe, you can just use his music as long as you credit him, so that was cool. I might end up using Undertale music at some point, and Sonic music, because they won't stop you from using it. Probably shouldn't do Nintendo music. If it's safe to do it, I'll do it, but it doesn't seem safe at the moment. But yeah, I'll think about other music I can use, but once I have a good list, I'll probably reuse some, because like, when I had my old channel, it was impossible to find music. That was always the thing that stalled me from uploading, like, I didn't want to use music that can get me, in trouble, so I always tried to look really hard for music I could use, and I remember this YouTube channel that did like, I don't know if it was EDM, and you could use their music as long as you credit the artist and the channel and stuff like that. Can't remember exactly, but I used that before. Probably not going to do that this time. I'm just going to use music that I can use for free without worrying, like the Undertale music. Well, at least I think I can, because I've seen a ton of artists do that, and they'd credit their sources or whatever. Like, I don't know how that works. I might have to research that. But yeah, I might use Undertale music. Um, Also, I want to talk a bit more about this piece. It's honestly one of my favorite pieces of last year because I don't do backgrounds, and this one wasn't the best background. Like you could find better backgrounds, but I don't do backgrounds, and this was my first actual like real attempt at like, hey, let's do a background. And if I want to do comics like I do want to do, uh, I might have to do that. Like I've been thinking about like starting stories and stuff like that and turning them into like full-on comics. But if I want to do that, I have to be able to create backgrounds and stuff. I mean, I could just blank spots all over the place like some manga do, but I'm not gonna do that entirely. For the most part, I want to do some detailed backgrounds at least. So I want to get good enough, and this was my first attempt, and I'm pretty proud of it. I know I got some perspective wrong, like by that I just mean I messed it up a bit. And like I remember when I was doing the counters, like, oh wait a minute, I didn't have to do it that way because it's close enough where it's on a weird angle now because I forced it a bit too much. I guess it's alright, I thought about fixing it, but it was already posted and stuff, and I was like, yikes, I'm not gonna post it. I'm not gonna fix it. Maybe in the future I'll redo it, because, like, I always redraw these characters. I'm pretty sure I mentioned in the last video, but these are two of my oldest characters at this point. Well, technically, Faite, the bunny, she is one of my oldest characters. And I guess while I still have time to talk about it, I have like 3 minutes, I should actually talk about Faite a bit, because this is like my origin character. Like, at the time, all I did was draw anime stuff and, like, try to mimic things, but it got hard, because, like, oh man, I'm having flashbacks because like I recently have been looking at my older stuff and it's just like I could not do it, and it's just like I try to mimic chibi stuff and like I'll have a bunch of big head characters and my chibis will never turn out like well, and then whenever I did regular characters they had big heads and like yeah, I didn't really feel like I was good enough, and it really hurt. So, like, I wanted to give up several times. Like, I can count, like, 3 times where I actually have, and, like, I go a year without drawing. But then, like, I think this was just when I was ending not college, high school, and I think that was, like, 4 years ago, so she's, like, 4 years old by now. Something like that. I'm not doing math right now, I'm sorry. uh, but, yeah, one day I was just like, I'm gonna draw this random character for a story, and, yeah, I kept on drawing her, and she was ugly as hell. But, like, I was just like, I really like her, and I'm gonna keep working on it. And I worked on her, and redesigned her, and I redesigned her. And then I started drawing a ton of Anthro characters. Anyways, yeah, she is one of my oldest characters. I love her a ton, because, like, if it wasn't for her, I probably wouldn't be drawing as much as I do now. So, yeah, I'm pretty happy with the way she came out in this one. I want to do something about how much hair I give her, though. I don't have any moderation for that, unfortunately. But, yeah, definitely want to work on that. I think Panith has the right amount of hair. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I feel like she might have too much to work with. Like, maybe I might just have to start drawing her a ton, because when I used to draw her, like daily. Anyways, I just realized this video is gonna end in like 30 seconds. So, thank you guys for watching. It's been a fun 20 minutes. Actually, I've had a lot of thoughts because I wrote them down. So that's good. I can talk for 20 minutes and ramble and actually get away with it. This has been a fun video to record. Anyways, again, thank you guys for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.